Hello and welcome. I'm B-Dubs and I recently hit Grandmaster. Today we will review my Grandmaster rank up game. We're going to look at some things I did well, some things I can improve on, and some general gameplay tips to help you hit Grandmaster. Let's get into it.
For this round, we banned Spider-Man, Bucky, and Namor. I see them trying to hold us back through this hallway, so I pop Awakening and try and pressure them back and get some damage in. So I'm going to fly up here, pop my bubble, pop Awakening, and apply more pressure. I'm staying back so that way my team can still heal me. A bad habit I have is popping Awakening too deep, and then I have no way to escape because I'm stuck in my Awakening. That's how I keep turning back and making sure my team is okay. I don't want to just push up and be completely by myself and then get caught out or let my healers die behind me. Now that my team's pushing up with me, I'm going to push up and try and get their healers. Now I'm going to turn around to help clean up point, make sure we cap this. Trying to push him off. What I'm doing here is I'm looking for anybody that's going to try and touch last second and stop our cap, because I don't want to have another team fight on point before we capture. I would like to capture this and then team fight when we have the advantage and our spawn is right here. So once we capture, I'm going to come up here and try and provide some space for my team, give us some room to work with so that way we're not trapped down there in that tiny room. Awakening is so good for long distance pressure. So I noticed there's a lot of enemies around me, so I'm going to go back and try and help my team. We're also being pushed. I get one, but it's not enough. I end up going down here. We're going to have to reset. Even though we die here, it's not a big deal because our spawn is already flipped. The enemy has a lot longer to go once they die than we do, so we can reset this fight pretty quickly. I'm looking for this side angle here because I don't want to take damage the entire walk up. I pop Awakening. So I got one, so I'm going to come up here and pop ult. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get anything. I did push Cloak and Dagger's ult though, which is good for my team. Got hit by the Thing ult here, and then chaos ensues. My Iron Man picks one, pops his ult, gets 3 more, which is absolutely huge. Now that we won this team fight, I'm going to push up and try and make some space for my team so we don't get stuck in that little room again. In here, I'm just kind of checking, making sure there's no stragglers, no revives, no anything like that going on, making sure that our flanks are clear. Another Awakening here for long distance pressure and damage. So we're starting to lose team here, and Star-Lord just popped his ultimate. Realistically, I should be backing off here. So I'm able to get one here, but again, my team has died, so I should have reset with my team, and I end up staggering myself. Fortunately, my team's doing okay without me. Moon Knight gets 2 picks. I'm gonna pull this Black Panther out of my backline. So here I have to decide if I'm gonna help my team or if I'm gonna keep the space. There's only 2 people behind me and my entire team is there, so I have to trust that my team can handle 2 people, and I'm going to try and hold the rest of their team off up here. Fortunately, they sneak past, so I'm going to have to turn around and deal with them. So I do not like this ultimate at all here. I don't think I had a clear game plan. It was either a misclick or a panic press. I'm not sure. Either way, that was definitely not a good ult. Trying to get some more pressure here with another Awakening, using cover so that way I don't die instantly. This thing has been an absolute menace to my backline, so I'm going to come and I'm going to help deal with him. Here, I'm just trying to hold this space and make sure their team can't push past me to get to the rest of my team and allow my team to have space to operate. So I back off here and use cart as cover because I see I'm low. I'm just trying to do anything I can to disrupt that ultimate there. So So now that people are dying, we can move up, apply more pressure, press our advantage. Their Black Panther's trying to stall cart here, so I need to get him off as quick as I can. So here I'm literally just trying to push them up so that way they can't touch point and that we can push forward. And here we start to die, so I come back and I try and regroup with my team. So right here, I'm not sure why I ult into Cloak and Dagger's ult, but that was a huge mistake. I should have saved it and regrouped with my team. So now I no longer have an ultimate and I'm staggered. Another huge mistake. So I would have liked my team to wait for me for a little bit, but you can't control our teammates and I staggered myself. See, one of my teammates goes down. It's not good. And there goes another. There goes my Moon Knight. So we don't really have time for another reset here, so I'm just trying to get onto point and contest it so that way we have a fighting chance to keep pushing this. Unfortunately, I go down, we're not able to touch, and that's as far as we're able to get on attack. So here I'm just trying to peek, get a little bit of information, get a little bit of damage if I can, see what path they're taking, who they have, come back to help my team here on the left. I really want to go after this Mantis, but she backs off. I realize I can't take her, so I'm just going to back off as well. I'm not going to back off. Okay, that's a little ballsy here. I definitely should have backed off. So unfortunately, since I was off to the side, then my entire team has been killed and I was completely unaware. Unfortunately, I've been playing a little too much Thor and not enough Dr. Strange, and I went after their healers instead of shielding my team. So I want to touch here, but I don't have enough time to use my portal. I'll probably end up wasting it, so I'm just going to try and walk and see if I can get there. Unfortunately, they do cap point, but we can hold them right here. So I honestly don't like pushing this far up, but my invisible woman was up there, and I was not trying to be down a healer, so I was just trying to help her any way I could. See, I'm much more comfortable holding up here. Right here, you can kind of back around that corner behind me to my right, and you can use natural cover to protect yourself as well. So I'm just contesting point here. I should have backed off a long time ago. My shield was getting low, my health was low, my resources in general were low. I didn't have what I needed to hold there, so that was another huge mistake.
Hands are shaking. Focus.
So we're trading people right now, so I'm putting a portal out so that way my team can get back faster for the ones who did die or are about to die. Immediately trying to get out in front and contest this point because I know that we can't let them get very much farther. We have to contest here. I get hit by the Thing's ultimate and the enemy Luna pops her ultimate, so I start to back off. My invisible woman puts her ultimate down, so I come in and fight. Huge ultimate from Iron Man kills 3 of them, and now we have a severe advantage. I'm trying to watch the Star-Lord here, but I can't abandon point and give them too much space over one person. So I'm trying to stay close to point, but still not let him kill my healers and get into my backline. Since the enemy team is pushing up, I'm going to go around this corner, pop up and try and use my ultimate. Unfortunately, I use it prematurely without looking at my surroundings. I get 0 value, I overextend, and I end up dying here. So I'm going to alternate between shooting and flashing my shield here to make some space without taking too much damage, but also without completely using all the resources on my shield. We're up 2, so that's awesome. We're going to press our advantage here. And honestly, this is just beautiful for us. They should have backed off a long time ago, but they stay and they keep trying to fight by themselves and they get staggered. And by staggered, I mean they're dying one by one after the team fight was already lost or won. So it's going to take more time for them to get back than it should, than if they would have just died immediately. Here, I'm just kind of holding this corner, holding space. I don't want them to take any space for free because they're almost to the end. I'm ignoring the thing because his entire thing is trying to distract me right now. He doesn't want me to stay paying attention to his team and stop them from pushing up. He wants to make space for his team, and I want to do the same. So I try and back up here. Unfortunately, the cart blocks me from healing, I think, and I go down. So right here, I'm trying to rush to point because they're about to cap. I want to contest, get a body on cart. My Hulk is there too, so I'm trying to help him out. So trying to push them off cart. They get a revive, and they all immediately die again because Adam revived them in the wide open. So again, their Star-Lord gets staggered after the team fight, so that's awesome for us.
Enemies on approach.
So Star-Lord pops ult here, and then it cancels. I'm honestly unsure as to what exactly happened there. So once their Mantis pops ult, I'm going to slowly back up because they can't die inside of that ult. I'm just trying to fight on point and use point as cover, so that way they can't shoot me through the cart and I'm not taking too much damage. Notice how my health is staying pretty consistent even though everyone is right here. It's just using natural cover and only taking 1 or 2 fights, like only taking damage from 1 or 2 people at a time. So I'm low here, slowly backing up, waiting for heals. Right here, they pop a strange portal onto point to try and touch one last time. I'm immediately pressing into them, putting pressure on their healers and trying to make it so they can't do their jobs and they're focused on me and not healing their team. I back up because I get low. I'm just trying to use this corner here as a cover so I don't take too much damage at any one time. So we're starting to kill them off. Pressing the advantage, and at this point it's kind of just cleanup. Just like that, my team carried me to Grandmaster. If you got this far into the video, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe for more content. I plan on doing weekly videos where I do VOD reviews, content updates, and just general Marvel Rivals content. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.